Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I wanted to show you a flip through of the two little French mini passport junk journals that I've made to go in my Etsy shop. If you have not seen the tutorial on how I made these, I will put the link for that down below. So these are super cute. I picked up the Eileen Hull Sizzix passport die. I'll also have the link for that down below. It is an awesome die to make these cute little junk journals. Really cute. So I'll do a full flip through of one of them, and then the other one I'll just show you the various vintage pages that are different. They will be on separate listings in my Etsy shop just because all the vintage elements are slightly different. So anyway, the covers are pretty much the same. I use this really pretty pink floral vintage fabric on the cover, and there's chipboard and also the scrapbook paper that I used on the cover as well, so it's really super sturdy. On the spine I used some pink cardstock on the inside and then a floral cardstock that is from the paper collection that I used, and I used the Ooh La La Recollections paper pad, or it was crepe paper I think, from Michaels, and I will put a link for that down below. It is last year's pad. They do have a new French sort of themed travel pad that came out for this year. I'll put that link down as well, but you can find that Ooh La La pad on eBay, so if I can find one there I will put it down below. So on the cover I have the fabric on the front. It's on top of some pink cardstock because the fabric was, you could see through it, and that whole thing is on top of chipboard. And then I have this little card on the front here that I cut from the paper, and then I fussy cutted the Eiffel Tower out, and that is all sewn on top of that piece of fabric. And then I layered some flower embellished, or it's like a flower trim that I had in my stash, and then I added some eyelet lace and then some pom-pom trim, and that part goes all the way around. And then on the front I added some rickrack, and then each of the signatures, there are 3 signatures, they are tied in with some fun ribbons and fabrics and things, and I just love how this looks. It's just so fun. And then it's tied up with some vintage fabric that has been sewn together in like a little tube, and that is attached on the inside of the front and the back covers. So I really love how this turned out, and they're just so adorable, and they're, I think, about passport size. That's hence the name of the die. Okay, also on the cover, actually on the tie here, I made this little dangle, and it's on a light bulb little safety pin, and there's a gold Eiffel Tower and then a little dangle with some pink beads there. So each one has that. Let's go ahead and open it up. On the inside there's a tuck spot. This is an image from a vintage, it's from an actual vintage French travel brochure. There's a little tag that I made with the paper. And then I have this really cute vintage lace trim on the side there. Here is a vintage playing card. It's from, what is this called? Mealborn, and I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, but it is a French card game. And then this is another piece of, I believe it was a map piece, vintage map piece, yeah. There's a little pocket with, this is a glassine bag, so you could put a tag up there. Some coffee dyed papers. This is vellum, the little belly band. This is a piece of an old day timer, and I added a little tab there. Here is a coffee coffee dyed window envelope, and it has a tag, and this has a piece of an old French book there. And then I have this Sizzix set of travel dies, super tiny. I'll put the link for those down below. But just this one is of course the Eiffel Tower, so that's on the tag as well as on that envelope. And then here is some graph paper with a little side tuck. Here is a vintage book page from a geography book, and there another little card. Here is a little booklet that I made that is attached with a paper clip, and I just used the paper collection and then put some more graph paper on the inside. Here's another one of those cards. And then just go through here on the other side. It's the other side of that glassine bag. I also have a little Eiffel Tower stamp, so I stamped some things in this book. It's the other side of that map, tuck spot. Here is the second signature, some eyelet lace there, another map piece. This is a page from Le Petit Prince French reading book, and I actually read that when I was in high school. Here is a tuck spot that I made with another piece of that brochure, and this is another glassine bag with a little side pocket. Another map piece. This signature is tied in with some really pretty pink sheer and gold ribbon. This is a little flip out there with the paper collection, and then it's on top of the glassine bag, so there's a little tuck spot at the top, or a little pocket. I made that tag there. The other side of that little Prince book. Here is another piece of a vintage brochure, and I made that into a little side pocket, and there's a tag from the paper collection. Here's some pretty pink lace trim that I made a little flip up. Another map piece. It's a little side tuck. And onto the last signature, there's a little pocket made with another section of that pamphlet. It's a book page. And all these book pages and images are, of course, things from France. I have a little French-English dictionary, so I added a couple pages from that. Here is a coffee dyed lunch sack. I made a tag or a little journaling card with some of the paper collection. That's stuck there. It's another map from France, and all these maps and things are in the 1950s or 1960s. When I send out this little album, it will also come with a little ephemera pack. You'll get everything shown in here, as well as a couple extra pages from all the different books and a piece of a vintage map, or even a whole map. I have lots of vintage French maps that I had found in an estate sale. I just love this little French-English dictionary book. It has the cutest little pictures in there. Here is a little tuck there. I made a little flip-up pocket. And then that's the last page, and this is a tuck spot there too. So that is that one. I will list this as French journal number 1, and then this is French journal number 2, and I'll just I did them in the same order pretty much, but I just wanted to show you. I'll quickly flip through the pages. The map pages are different, of course, and the pictures and everything from the geography book is slightly different. There's that. Little prints book. Another page from the little prints, or the other side of the page there. Here's the side pocket. It's a wine ad. There's that map. That's actually the front cover of the Paris brochure. That. And that is the last page. So I hope you like these journals. I think they just turned out so pretty and beautiful, so shabby, and I just love to make them. So go ahead and check out that video again. I'll have the link down below for the tutorial. Head on over to my Etsy shop. I have that link down below. Also follow me over on Instagram because I post things that I am currently working on, and I also post when I have things up in my shop. Subscribe to my channel here. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I post my videos. I usually post at least 3 videos a week. I try to do more. But I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.